Okay, welcome back to, this is lesson 12, Tracy Kenpo Karate Purple Belt. We're closing in on ending Purple Belt. You're almost done, so hang in there. Only a few more lessons to go, and then you can practice and take your test. So in this lesson, we're going to cover arm hook and crossing the sun, as well as long one, sections 5 and 6. Okay, so let's bow in and get started. Okay, in this lesson, we are going to cover like I said, arm hook, crossing the sun, and sections 5 and 6 of long one. So the first technique we're going to look at is arm hook. This is for a right punch. As the right punch comes in, we're going to step out and use our threading the needle. And you're going to step to about the 230 position, and then as you roll over and grab, you're going to go from your soft bow position to a horse position as you heel palm the elbow and pull the arm towards you to give you a base and fulcrum to break the elbow. Then from there you're going to slide down, pull to a cat stance, pull them into you, followed by a right back fist to the face. So again, on arm hook A, step out, threading the needle. Remember, this just comes straight up and straight down. Okay, so 1, 2, and you should be stepping into a soft bow position so that you have a power pattern to pivot to horse as you do a heel palm, pulling the arm towards you and striking out with the heel palm, making sure you strike above the elbow. Don't strike the elbow joint directly, strike above it, and that'll allow you to hopefully damage the arm. Then from there we're going to slide both hands down as we draw to a cat stance and start pulling them in. Then we're going to draw out of our cat stance to the 730 position as we pull, followed by a right cat back fist. So again, on A, block, break the arm, pull the cat, out of cat, and back fist. Okay, now as you get better at this, this will be your first move, and this will be a continuous motion, just like circling elbows. As I explained, this belt's going to show you a lot of different ways to use your crescent step, and this is another one of those ways. So after we break the arm, even though we're drawing to a cat, this is to teach you the motion. When actually you're going to end up doing in the street, or as you get better at this, is after the break, you're just going to slide in and slide out and immediately throw that back fist. Okay, but this kind of breaks it down and gives you the pattern that you need. So as you get better at this and you feel more comfortable with it, start losing the pause. Okay, so you should be doing break, slide in and out, and back fist. Okay, but as you learn it, break it down. Break the arm, punching in, pulling back. Grab, draw to cat, step back from cat to 730, and back fist. And then smooth it out, as with any technique, as you get more proficient at it. Now the B version is your what if scenario. You do everything like you do on A. 1, 2, pull, and this is where the what if comes in. What if as you go to pull them, you lose the grip? Not a problem. We're going to use our cross step, take our left step to 230 to gain some distance and throw a back fist anyway. So you just continue on with the technique, you just adjust the ending. So just like A, for B version, threading the needle, break, striking out, pulling in, pulling them into cat, out of cat. At this point you've lost the grip, cross step with the left hand in check, right back fist. Okay, again, arm hook A. 1, break, pull in, step out, right back fist. Arm hook B. 1, break, pull in, lose the grip, cross step and back fist them anyway. Okay, from this angle, punch comes in, threading the needle, heel palm strike from soft bow to horse, because you need a power pattern in order to have any power behind any strike. Then from there, you're going to pull them in, pull back, and then throw that back fist, and as you throw it, open those shoulders up a bit and get the body weight behind it. Okay, again on A. 1, break, pull, step out, and back fist. The B version, threading the needle, coming to the outside of the arm, rolling over, grabbing, heel palm, pulling them in, stepping out, you lose the grip, no problem, cross step to 230 and do a right back fist to the face. Okay, one more time on B. From here, 1, break, in, out, and back fist. Okay? Let's do it from this angle. So as I throw the punch, threading the needle, right hand in chamber because you know a strike's coming. Pivot from soft bow to horse, break, pushing and pulling. Then slide down the arm as you pull the cat, pull them into you, and then on A, my fault, you stay where you're at and throw a back fist. So again on A. 1, break, cat, pull, back fist. Okay? One more time on A. Threading the needle, heel palm, slide into cat as you slide down to the wrist, pull them into your reverse chamber, and throw that back fist. The B version, the what if, you've gone through A, break, here, pull, but you lose the grip, cross step into a back fist. Okay, again on B. 1, 2, pull and out, and cross step into a back fist. Okay, and that's arm hook A and B. Your next technique is crossing the sun. Basically, we're going to show you a different way to use crossing talon. In this case, we're going to use it for an overhead club attack with an X block. Now, unlike most styles, we don't use a block to actually block. Okay? In other words, we're not going to sit here and block the arm. We're going to use this as a detour, a way to trap the arm and redirect it in a different direction, just like we would with a kick or any other thing. We don't really use it as a traditional block. It's more for redirecting an arm or a leg. In this case, it's an overhead club attack. So, the first thing we want to do is get out of the way of the club attack. We don't want to stand here and block right underneath it, because if we miss, or even if we don't miss, that club can keep going and hit you over the head. So, we're going to get out of the way of the club, and at the same time we're going to throw our X block. Then from here, as this hand grabs with your right, your left hand is going to do a forearm strike to the arm, and you basically go into crossing talon A. Pull, elbow, and as I said before, you have a claw here if you want it, followed by another downward elbow. So, crossing the sun A, overhead club attack, get out of the point of contact. So this way, if the club even misses, it's going to continue on and you will not be in the line of fire. At the same time, we're going to throw our X block up. Now, as you get better at this, this should be a quick move. 1, 2. Okay, you don't want to stand there blocking with this, because they could just smack you the other direction. So you want to immediately get control of that arm. So grab, break, pull them in, elbow, claw, elbow, and you've just done crossing talon. So that's the same thing. We're just using crossing talon A and C. Actually, you should kind of say A and B in this one, along with an X block. Okay? So again, crossing the sun A, overhead club attack, get out of the point of contact, X block with a temporary check here. Okay? Grab with your right, pull out with your left, and then go into a forearm strike as you pull down. Then pull them in, elbow the face if you want. There's a claw right here, no use letting it go, and then elbow the back. Okay? The B version is just like the B version almost in crossing talon. We're going to come in and go 1, 2, but we're going to adjust our stance, spin them around, but we're not going to let go. We're going to go back into our elbow, elbow to the face, elbow to the back. So on the B version, we sidestep, step in and break. Right foot dancers to 230, pull them in, elbow the face, claw the face if you want, as you drop down and do an elbow to the back. Okay, again, one more time on B. 1, break, adjust stance, bring them around, elbow, claw, elbow. Okay, let's go through A and B one more time, and we'll go on to C, which is really simple and to the point. So, crossing the sun A, get out of the point of contact, step forward, elbow break, pull with this and strike out with this. From there, leave that on the elbow. You can use it to grind it and help control them down into across your body. Then elbow the face, claw it if you want, as you come back down with an elbow to the back. In the B version, overhead club, step and break, dancer around, elbow, claw, elbow. Now the C version is kind of like the C version of crossing talon. Maybe you don't think you can do all that, you don't have time for it, any number of reasons. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up with your cross and then grab and just pull them right into an eye strike going underneath the arm. Okay? So it's cross block, X block, right grabs, pull as you do a left eye strike. Okay, so you got crossing the sun A, come in and block, step forward and break, pull them in, elbow the face, claw the face, elbow the back. The B version, come in, X block, break, dancer right to 1030, elbow, claw, elbow. The C version, and then just grab and eye strike. Okay, then we have arm hook A. We're going to step out, threading the needle, heel palm, pull them into cat, out of cat, right back fist to face. And then you have arm hook B. Starts off exactly the same way. Heel palm break, pull them in, miss the grip, cross step back in to the back fist to the face. Now we're going to have long 1, section 5 and 6. So as you remember, we did our downward block punches to the 6 o'clock position. And as I explained in the last video, the second half of this kata is basically short 1 flipped. So you're going to do your inwards to 6 rather than 12, and then you're going to adjust to 9, then to 3, and then back to 12. So you're going to reverse everything that you just did in short 1. So we've done our downward block punch, we've stepped back, and we've done our downward block punch. So from here, and I'll turn around after I do this so you can see how it would actually look in the kata. You're going to throw it right inward, left inward, right inward. Then you're going to adjust back with your right foot. As you do so, you're going to do a left, right, left. Okay? And that's section 5. So, from here, reverse this here. Downward block punch, downward block punch. Okay? Then you're going to do 3 inwards. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to step back as you go 1, 2, 3. Okay? And that is section 5. Now section 6, assuming now we're still facing 6 o'clock here, you're going to adjust your right foot forward as you do a crossbody parry, vertical outward block, crossbody parry, vertical outward block, crossbody parry, vertical outward block. Then you're going to reverse it by stepping back and do 3 more vertical outward blocks. Okay? So, from the back to this angle here. So, we've got downward block punch, downward block punch. Then we throw our 1, 2, 3 inwards, step back, 1, 2, 3 inwards. Then we're going to turn and face the 3 o'clock position, vertical outward block, vertical outward block, vertical outward block. Then we're going to adjust back, vertical, vertical, vertical. And that ends section 5 and 6 of long 1. So practice that, and then you come back and do lesson 13, and you're almost done with the purple belt and your kata. So until then, keep practicing. If you have any questions or comment, please feel free to contact me.